Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Oh no, I'm behind the letters, but you know it's me anyway. Today we're going to work on the verb conocer, and it has a band of tricky little friends, personal a and direct object pronouns. It's a lot of little tiny annoying words. Are you ready? Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. In this video, we're going to look at the present tense of the verb conocer, just one irregularity. We'll talk about personal a. We'll use direct object pronouns with people. Be sure to see my other video on using direct object pronouns with things if you'd like a refresher on that. And we'll look at one of the two mandatory contractions in Spanish, al. Let's start with the verb conocer. It's regular except for the yo form. Here are the forms. Conozco, there's your irregularity with a ZC. Conoces, él, ella, usted conoce. Conocemos, conocéis, and conocen. Except for the yo form, all the others are regular. Let's look at one of the tricky little friends that conocer has. Personal a. It's just the letter, the word a, and it's used around persons and sometimes animals. Here are some sentences. Conozco a tu hermano. Mi hermano no conoce a tu madre. Conocemos al presidente de la universidad. The job of personal a is to say, I'm a person, or an animal, in this sentence, but I'm not doing the verb. I'm not the subject of your sentence. You have to go find somebody else to do that. In this sentence, here in the middle, mi hermano no conoce a tu madre, the verb conoce actually agrees with both hermano and madre. So how do we know who's the subject of the sentence, the one doing it, and the object of the sentence, the one who is being known? That's the job of personal a. It says, I'm not the subject of the sentence, so my brother doesn't know your mom. A, and you might be saying, wait a minute, what is this al thing? Let's take a look. Okay, let's see what that al was. Al is a contraction. What's a contraction? Two words that are smooshed together, like can't or won't in English. English has apostrophes. Spanish doesn't. There are only two in Spanish. One of them is al. The other one that you're going to need later in your life is del. But we're not going to worry about that for today. Let's look at the contraction al all by itself. When you have a plus el, the a and el smoosh together and make al. The others, ala, alos, alas, stay the way they are. You don't have to worry about contracting them. In fact, you're not allowed to. So for some of these people over here, we'll need a. For some of them, we'll need al. For some, we'll need ala, alos, or alas. Shall we give them a try? Let's try making questions with them with conocer. For the first one, conoces and mi madre. Do you know my mom? Is my mom a person? Yes, she is. So we need a. Do you see el, la, los, or las in front of her? Nope, so you just need a all by itself. So the question is, ¿conoces a mi madre? What about Susana? Pause the video if you'd like more time to think. ¿Conoces a Susana? El doctor. Let's make a question with that. You have el here. What happens when you add a to it? ¿Conoces al doctor? ¿Mi perro? ¿Conoces a mi perro? La profesora. Ask yourself if la and a smush together into a contraction. They don't. ¿Conoces a la profesora? El presidente Obama. What happens when a and el go together? Al. ¿Conoces al presidente Obama? Ana y Juana. ¿Conoces a Ana y Juana? ¿Mis primos? ¿Conoces a mis primos? Remember that the little word a in Spanish, personal a, doesn't have a translation in English. It's time to talk about another set of those tricky little friends that goes with conocer, direct object pronouns. If you'd like a fuller explanation, make sure you check out the video on direct object pronouns with things. But now we'll concentrate on people and animals. A direct object, we'll start with that before we throw the pronoun part in. A direct object is something that gets the direct impact of a verb. So like to see, to hug, to kiss. These are all actions that I can do to someone else or maybe to my cat. So when I get home, I can say, I see my cat, I hug my cat, I kiss my cat. I don't bathe my cat. They don't like that. What's wrong with what I just told you? I said my cat too many times. A direct object pronoun is a shorter substitute for the longer direct object. So instead of saying my cat, I could just say her. Here are the direct object pronouns, the short little substitute words in Spanish. Me, me, they, you, nos, us, os, you all, and lo, la, los, and las have a bunch of different jobs. Lo can mean him or it can mean you when we're being formal and usted-like. La can mean her or it, or you when we're being formal and usted-like to a female person. Los can mean them, las can mean them, and can also mean you all when we're being formal and usted-like. Let's go through this list and find the best substitute, the best direct object pronoun to replace each one. Mi madre. It's okay to pause the video if you'd like more time. Mi madre, la, her. Susana, la, also her. El doctor, lo, him. Mi perro, lo. La profesora, la, her. El presidente Obama, lo. Ana y Juana, them. Mis primos, also them. How did you do? Let's try some practice with direct object pronouns. The best way for us to do this is to pretend that I'm sitting down in front of you and that we're having a conversation. I'll ask you a question and you answer it. When you answer, please include a direct object pronoun. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on in these little questions and little answers. Let's start by breaking them down. The person in the sentence that I'm asking if you know him or her, you have to identify first. So, al presidente de la universidad. Then you need to replace that person or those people with a direct object pronoun. Me, te, lo, la, nos. We're not going to use os, okay? Los or las. Then you have to change your conoces into a yo form, because I'm asking, do you know? You have to say, I know. And then you have to put everything in the right order in the sentence. It's so complicated. We'll break it down. Make sure that you pause the video if you need it. Looking at the ending of a verb can help you identify who it is that is the subject of the sentence. You know the president? Let's try building an answer. I know him. No, no lo conozco. I know him not. Nope. It's a really backward sentence. Are you ready to try another question and answer? El presidente de la universidad te conoce? Ask yourself who knows someone else. El presidente, the president, knows who? Knows you. So you'll have to answer with me. He knows me. Can you do it in Spanish? Pause the video if you need more time. No, no me conoce. He knows me not. Nope. No, no me conoce. ¿Me conoces? Let's break it down. Do you know me? How will you answer? Te conozco if you're being informal. I know you. Or if you're going to be usted-like, which you should do with a teacher, I know you. La conozco. Scoop your brain up, put it back in your ears again. Let's try another one. Te conozco? Check the verb. I know you. Do I know you? Do I know you? Do I really know you? Can you come up with an answer in Spanish? If you're being informal and using a tú form, me conoces. You know me. If you're being usted-like, you know me. Usted me conoce. Shakira nos conoce? Does Shakira know us? Probably not, but if she does know you, let me know. Well, maybe we can get her to come to class. Let's try and answer. Shakira nos conoce? No, no nos conoce. She knows us not. Nope. No, no nos conoce. ¿Conocemos a Shakira? Do we know Shakira? Not personally, but we know who she is, so let's make an answer. La conocemos. We know her. Well, I have tired your brain out enough for today, so let's review what we learned. We know that conocer, the verb to know or to be acquainted with someone or with a place, has just one irregular in the present, yo conozco. We learned that direct objects receive the direct impact of a verb like conocer, to know, or to hug, or to kiss, or to see. We know that direct object pronouns are short, tiny little substitutes for something longer like my cat or El Presidente Obama. And we know that we have a sneaky little word, a, personal a, that we use in Spanish to mark direct object pronouns that are people or animals. How was it? If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Adiós, clase. Hasta la próxima.